p.m.
Now at 6, Iran is a country in mourning and is promising revenge for the death of their general.
Welcome back. I'm Sarah Donchi.
And I'm Chris Holmstrom. Now, President Trump promises the U.S. will hit back if Iran retaliates.
CBS 2's Christy Fajardo live for us in the newsroom with the latest fallout. Certainly a lot of people paying attention to this, Christy.
Yeah, they certainly are, Sarah and Chris. Tensions aren't just heating up with Iran, but also with Congress. The president insisting tonight he isn't legally required to notify Congress, and adding his tweets should serve as notice that he will strike back against Iran if it retaliates. President Trump touches down fresh off a family vacation. Meanwhile, in Iran, chants of death to America rang out at Parliament as thousands of mourners crowded the streets. The nation is preparing to bury Qasem Soleimani, who was killed by a U.S. drone strike late last week. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo is warning the Iranian regime not to hit back.
I've been part of the discussion and planning process. Everything I've seen about how we will respond with great force and great vigor if the Iranian leadership makes a bad decision. We hope that they won't, but when they do, America will respond.
On Saturday, President Trump tweeted that 52 Iranian sites have been picked as targets if Iran attacks, and adds some of the sites have cultural significance. On CBS's Face the Nation, Secretary Pompeo was asked if the tweet is consistent with his message of de-escalation.
Entirely consistent.
Threatening to bomb mainland Iran?
The Iranian leadership needs to understand that attacking Americans is not cost-free.
But there has already been fallout from the drone strike. In a non-binding resolution, the Iraqi parliament voted to expel U.S. troops from the country, and the prime minister is expected to sign the bill to make it official.
In Iraq, even, where people were protesting against the Iranian-backed militias, that anti-Iranian effort now seems to have transformed, as we've seen the images and over the last 24 hours, into anti-American activity.
And in another development, state-run Iranian television is reporting the country is abandoning the limits set by its 2015 nuclear deal, but did not indicate whether Iran would start enriching uranium for a nuclear program. Leading Democrats have criticized the president for not consulting Congress before the drone strike. Under the War Powers Act of 1973, the president is required to notify Congress within 48 hours of deploying American military assets into combat. Chris, back